Welcome in, everyone. And today we're going to start off. So I have like a quart of water, half a quart of water in here. And I see it's not, it's like it got to catch up with me. But this is the water, and we're going to use lemon juice to clean them. Okay. Okay. So we're going to use some lemon juice, some real lemon juice, and real lemons. Now, these are the lemons that I'm going to be using. Hold on. Yeah, that's the one you should see, Nisha. So these are the lemons that we're going to be using to do some of the scrubbing. It's just like you're cleaning chicken. So I'm just going to put this in here, just like this, just like so. And yeah, I squeeze those out because this is not boiled. And we're gonna put lemon juice in the inside, and this is like your scrubber. Okay. Now, one thing I do is that I have a paring knife, scissors, 1 spoon for right now. Should I say, hold on, guys. And we're going to get the cleaning. If you can see it. And I'm going to flip it over, which is nothing in there, but I'm going to show you something. This is the second mussel, which is very dirty. And all of this and the debearding and what's ever inside, I don't eat all of this stuff. I don't like chewing food that don't supposed to be gum and it just turned to gum. I don't do that. So this is what we're going to do because this is how I prepare them. Putting some in right now in the lemon water and juice. I think that's enough. This is my paring knife. I have these scissors because we're going to be doing some cutting. And I have a spoon because what I want to do is any debris that when I put them in here and it can just come off from the liquid of the lemon juice. It's like when it comes down to it, it's like a vinegar or something like when you're cleaning chicken. So it's the same difference. If you ain't doing your mussels like this, I don't want none. Because you see all that nasty stuff right there? It's stuff inside of this from all kind of debris. What they eat, small crabs, fungi is in them. What is that stuff? That greenery stuff. I don't forgot, y'all. So this is my paring knife, and those are my scissors. What I like to do is start from the back. Those are barnacles. Like when you see, it looked like a swirl, you guys. It looked like it could be a swirl. Look like it could be a shell or something like that on top of here. None of that stuff. That's bacteria. And it usually be a bug. They even grow on lobster tails and whole lobsters. They stop their life, their growth. So therefore, you don't want to eat this stuff. So I start from the outside first. So what I do is rinse and start scrubbing, baby. If you guys can see that. Be very careful with your knives. I usually love doing a paring knife because it's sharper and it's smaller. And all of the stem and stuff, it will fall off. As you see this water turning, right? You ain't seen nothing yet. So going to restaurants, getting these, I suggest you know exactly what their score is to keep these fresh. Because right now you guys are watching something that these have been unthawed. So therefore, they've been unthawed. I would clean this as good as I can get. And as you do, you'll even see that the color is changing. Why this is so important because this is some of your food too. Your food rests on it. Hi, Solo Rolo. Don't do that, boy. Now, y'all, I don't know if y'all can see this. I can't. I gotta move my stuff up. Okay. So look at that. You see that right there? That's inside of a mussel. This, when it comes down to it, that's debris, what that mussel have eaten. You see that? That's nasty as heck. So at the end of the day, what I do, and the tongue of that, I don't want that. So what I do, along with the beard, and I'll show you what the beard is in a minute. But that right there, you cut that inside out. And you see those little straggly things right there? And all that right there look like hair, guys. Right there. They look like hair. When it come down to it, that's the beard. I cut that off. I cut that off. And now this is a mussel that is actually clean. Now it look crazy because it's not in the shell. And it don't look like it would be. But of course they would be laying like this. This mussel is still dirty. You see that bulb right there? That bulb right there. You should not want to eat that. I ain't gonna even tell y'all what it is because it disgusts me to even think what I'm cutting out. Now we're gonna rinse these again. This is what I have left from a small mussel. All of that is meat. Usually, I used to take all of that out, but you don't supposed to take that out. None of that is gummy. That is a clean mussel, no matter whether it have a shell on it or not. We're going to do another one because we might find a crab in the inside. Yeah, I'm telling y'all that straight up. Let me see what y'all comments is. Let me read them. You see all of that? That's bacteria, man. That's all kind of bad, unlike stuff that you should not. If you see somebody muscles got some of this on, or a snow crab. I'm going to clean a crab with you guys too. I'm going to show you how to clean him because he's really dirty. But any of this should not be on your mussel. I don't care where you eat it from because they should have been undid. This right here, what I'm doing to it. Okay, and I'm going to show y'all how to clean it. And then I'll probably put them over to the side because we're going to infuse some water too of showing you how, because this just clean water. That's rinse water. And when it comes down to it, they're going to go into another water. If somebody say that the only thing they did was put some mussels in the sink and clean them like this, and they ain't rinse them, I don't want. And it just takes time. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It reminds me of when I used to be in my granny's backyard, and she used to give all of us a red bucket and clean. When it come down to it, chitlins. I didn't like the smell, so I never ate them. But when she fried them, versus boiling them into the onions and stuff, I didn't like the onions. So when it come down to it, it's just like that. If I see any barnacle in anything, I don't care. Stuff that's on here, I don't want that mussel because all of this goes in the pot. When you're cooking this stuff, this shell still go in the pot. And don't get it twisted just because you can buy mussels that's not in the shell, that they're good, they're great because they haven't cleaned them. All you have to do is open them up. So here we go again, guys. And I ain't gonna lie. It's a beard on here. Let me show it to you. That's the beard right there with those prickly little looking stuff. You don't want to eat that. It tastes rubbery. This tongue, I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is cut it out. I don't eat it. I don't eat the beard. I'm going to cut this off. Try not to get most of your muscle mass as far as in your meat. Oh, my babies, they mad, guys. Y'all, we gonna talk about some stuff too. Wait, let me. Care Bear, Mama Care Bear crying, y'all. He don't want to be in his cart right now, but he needs to be because Mommy has to watch him. And remember, see that bulb right there? You don't want that a scallop or something like that. It's not, it's a delicacy. And it don't supposed to be, oh, you got all this meat. Because by the time you clean it, that's about what you got. The debris that's in the water from just 2 mussels. So what do that tell you? They need a rinse and then a rinse and then to wash them like this. And yeah, they real ugly. But you see how the back of that had nothing on it? It's smooth. It's no barnacles. It's nothing on it. This is a shucker, a oyster shucker, a oyster cracker. You can call it whatever you like when it comes down to it. Thank you, man. You can call it whatever you like. But when it comes down to it, this helped with the mussels too. If this mussel was like 2 sides like this, y'all, let me just show you. This is a clean one. This is a shell. Say the shell came together like that. Y'all know this is how they really green mussels actually look when it come down to it. You have to open it up and you'll have to have one of these because I've never seen or had a green mussel that if I had to open it and it was whole shell that a knife or a paring knife could do it. So no. So y'all. I bought him the other day. And I was like, well, I know what I want to eat. And these are just sitting over in water right now. We're going to put them in some infused water. I'm going to show you guys how to make it and stuff before you do a boil. Say, hey, y'all. Hey, how y'all doing and stuff? Now, on the back side of his shell, it's like a blue crab. If you can see that, guys, that's the back part of his shell. Usually what I do right here, not with my paring knife, but I do it with this because it's kind of firmer. I stick it in there, and when they're alive, you don't have to worry about them squirming and stuff. And just take it down like that. Take it down. Take it down. See all that stuff inside of his head right there? That's a now, baby. This is So some people be like, oh, put all the flavor in there. These are lungs that I'm taking off, his lungs. I can't put y'all comment right now. Solo, sit down. I'm sorry, guys. Where are you barking at? So those are the lungs I just took off. And this is what I usually do. That's his face. I'm sorry. Because this is real work to cleaning a crab. As you see what's inside of him. And it's still inside of him. Then you can break it down the middle. And you see that right there? That's what divides him. Excuse me for 1 moment. I'm going to remove the shell. So that's the shell and most of everything in him. Besides the meat. And then you have 2 parts. As you see this gunk, you don't supposed to eat that. People be like, well, I'm going to get my money for it. Nah, I'm going to pass on getting the money for it shit. Because I ain't eating it. That's nasty. I know I'm doing a lot of talking. I'm not reading comments. Welcome in, everybody. Hit that like button. Share this video out. So that's one side of your crab. That's partially cleaned. And y'all want to do this with gloves as you see what's falling out. It's the other side. And yeah, it's an ugly job. Somebody got to do it. So what I do is I take a lemon and whatever lemon that I have in my water, I try to clean my crab with it. I'm talking about all the way down. If there's any black, Nisha, we talked about this today. If there's any black spots on the back of this crab, like little bitty spots, you want to take the knife, which I got a very clean one, or this, and just scrape it off. That's bacteria, it's fungi, it's all kinds of stuff, man. This water is really limpy. And you just keep cleaning it until your meat become white. I know, Care Bear, Mama Care Bear. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Remember to always feast on life and love. And I'll see you guys shortly with a mukbang and with the doggies. I miss you guys so much. Stay safe, guys, out there, no matter what you do. Put your all into it. And remember to always feast on life and love. And until our next one, I'll see you guys then. I love you so much. Have a good night.